Hey there guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and in this video I want to talk about some vehicles that I would like to see in Skylanders Superchargers. So before we begin, I just want to talk about the vehicles that we have confirmed. So for land, we have Hot Streak, and that's a confirmed vehicle. That's the only one we've seen the toy of. We also saw 3 vehicles in the trailer that have not officially been announced. That all look similar, so that makes 4. And then it's also been confirmed that there will be a dirt bike type thing and a tank type thing, so that makes 6 land vehicles that we know of right now. We know of 4 sea vehicles. We have Dive Bomber, we have the Magic Boat, we have had the fish-like submarine in the trailer, and it's been confirmed by other sources that there will be some type of a hovercraft vehicle, so that makes 4. At least we can assume that hovercraft is in relation to sea, because there are like hover boats type things. And we know 4 sky vehicles: Sky Slicer, Jetstream, the helicopter in the trailer, and it's been confirmed that there will be some sort of a bomber helicopter. Or not helicopter, but bomber plane. So, again, we don't know how many vehicles will be per movement type, but these are just 3 from each movement type that I would really like to see. So from land, I would really like to see some sort of a horse and buggy type thing. Not with a horse, but with a buggy, and have the character be horse-like, sort of like a Trailblazer is, but not necessarily on fire. But sort of just a cart that can be modified. So imagine taking an old Western cart and tricking it out. Hot-rodded old Western cart. I think that would look cool. I also think it would look really cute if there was a Segway vehicle. Some sort of a Segway vehicle that you could have your characters ride on. I think that would look really cool personally. Segway vehicle. And a spider vehicle. So for some, I think that's what they're called. That's what I've always heard them called. Basically, it's a motorized tricycle. It's a motorcycle, but with 3 wheels instead of 2 wheels. I always thought they looked cool. No one else seems to agree with me on that. I think they look cool though, and I think it would be neat to see one of those vehicles in Superchargers. So for C, I would like to see some form of a small speedboat. I know we're of course going to have the Magic Goat's boat, but I would also like to see a speedboat that's just really nice and tight and compact. I think that would look really cool. I also think it would be cool if we had one of those fan boats. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure they've used one on Swamp People before, that show on History Channel. And it's basically a little boat, and instead of a normal motor like that you stick down in in that show, it's in a bayou, but in any river or anything, instead of sticking a motor, you just have this giant fan on the back that pushes air backwards and behind you, and so you get propelled forwards. And I really think that would be a neat vehicle to see in Superchargers. Just throwing that out there. And I would also like to see a vehicle that looks like a water skimmer. You know, those little bugs that you see on lakes that skim across the surface? I think it would be really neat if we had a little almost 6-legged vehicle that skims around on the surface and then has a little pod on top of it, and I think that would look really cool in terms of water vehicles. And for sky vehicles, I really want to see a vehicle that a plane, or not necessarily a plane, but any aerial vehicle that's propelled by angel wings, because it's been hinted at that there will be a light air vehicle. That was hinted in some interview of Guha Bala, I believe. And so I really think it would be neat if you had a vehicle that was propelled by wings, like Nightlight's wings. I think that would be really cool to see. A hang glider, I think, would be really neat to see. Tricked out hang glider that, you know, the things that you hold on to and steer around in the sky. I think it would be really neat to see a version of a hang glider in Superchargers. And finally, I think it would be really neat to see an old-fashioned plane, like the Wright brothers flew around when they were first trying to figure out flight. I gotta kind of say that I'm from North Carolina, so we're the first in flight, so yay us. But I think it would be neat to see a sort of a biplane, and I think it might have been hinted at that there might be a sort of biplane. I don't think the original planes were biplanes. They might have just been regular. I don't know. Either way, I would like to see an old version of a biplane or something like that you can trick out in all types of cool ways. But anyways, that's just some of the vehicles that I would like to see in Skylanders Superchargers. Tell me what types of vehicles you would like to see in Superchargers. What do you want? Tell me down in the comments. But anyways, this has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Goodbye!